Sometimes you find those little games that you don't expect anything from, and then after playing through them, you think, man, this was great. One of those games for me was Grunn, a simple game about gardening. Let me take you on a little trip for your typical workday as a gardener, as someone who has never worked as one a single time in his life. But I know what I'm talking about. That's what my Dunning-Kruger effect tells me at least. You arrive per bus because you most likely don't have a driver's license. Maybe paying for the ticket is also cheaper than wasting gas, and we even get paid for it when we pick up the corn in the bag. In Germany, we have a saying that goes, wer den Cent nicht ehrt, ist den Euro nicht wert. I'm sure this saying exists in any language because it basically just means you should bend over for any kind of money, even if it's only 5 cents. We all have a price, except me. If you ever see me doing sponsorships for bad mobile games, you are legally allowed to do whatever you want with me. So the bridge breaks after arriving and there's no way back, so you know you woke up on the wrong side of bed today, even if you only got one side. That's every day for me. Even if every normal person could just jump over it. You don't even need a jump, just a little hop like a bunny. So, what's the first thing to do after arriving at your workplace? Right, picking up your tools. In an office, it's your mouse and keyboard. Here it's your scissors. Now get to cutting the grass and trimming the hedges. Also don't forget to collect the trash and get rid of the molehills, even if moles are really cute. But do you want cute people growing out of your garden? Probably not. Or probably yes. After you have done that, it's the end. You have done it. Another game beaten. Something most people don't do after buying their games. The thing is, this is a game best played when you are the one in charge of it without any knowledge, like back in school when your friends and you had to do a presentation and they made you do the bulk of the work, and also you had the most text to present without knowing stuff about the topic because you just copied stuff from Wikipedia, or by being the most shy person in class so you stutter and get laughed at. Not like that ever happened to me. If you paid a bit of attention to some of the gameplay so far, you might have seen things in the distance or things that shouldn't be there. Spooky. It's not a totally normal gardening game like the Lawn Mower Simulator 2024. It's more about finding things in its world and achieving different endings with them. Where does this mysterious hallway lead? Why is there some woman stalking the gas station? Why is there someone watching you from the cornfield? Is it really how the Netherlands are? I mean, I visited the country before and I don't remember it being like this. The NPCs even sound like they talk gibberish, but that's just how Dutch sounds like. If you're Dutch or German like me, you can actually understand them. It's up to you to find out the game's mysteries, and it's like a little open world for you to explore. How do I get past the dog? Where's the watering can? What do I do with this item? Should I accidentally get rid of the bird? I totally didn't do this on purpose. Does anything happen when the little snail gets over the goal line? Will it ever even reach it? Will the garden gnomes be mad if I smash them? That's basically the real goal of the game, exploring around and trying to find all the different endings and events. Not everything is just sweet sugary fun like eating snacks, because you can actually find your own demise here. Doing things wrong will put you into an early grave. Good thing you can just start again, unlike in real life. It's just like everyone's favorite anime arc from Haruri, Endless 8. To this day, I still applaud the anime to basically repeat the same episode 8 times to really get the point across, having to loop and loop, trying different things to get all the different endings. Some of them may be simple, like, what if I just do my normal job and do all the gardening work? Will it be the good ending? What happens if I don't do any work at all, just like in my normal job, and just relax, try to find other secrets till the time is up and I most likely get fired? I had a few moments where I thought the game is a bit unfair though. Walking towards a dog where the game warns you that this little puppy looks pretty damn aggressive and thinking, he surely won't just murder me, right? I had to eat my words right after. This is why cats are superior. Have you ever heard of a cat killing its owner? Nope. They may eat you when you're already dead, but even a parrot or a hamster would do that. That was totally my fault though. The game warned me that I shouldn't do it, but just like a curious kid who enjoys putting their hands onto the hot stove, I didn't listen to my parents. Then there have been moments where I couldn't have known that I'm doing something that will put me into my grave. Finding a hidden hallway and suddenly getting chased down and getting messed up by a little goblin thingy since I was missing a key to get through a door. I personally do kinda love it. It gives it some nice tension and points. Some people may call this a waste of your time, having to replay parts of it again to maybe this time find the key before going down the hallway and changing your fate. If you lose a whole hour of progress, then I would agree, but they're little bites most of the time where you just have to do a bunch of steps that don't take too long. My brain is fairly small, but even I could still remember always how I did those things so I could get there in a flash again. You also find Polaroid pictures that give you little hints to where things can happen. What happens in front of the church at midnight? What about the two alcoholic smoking guys hanging out with their scooter? The toilet in the morning of your arrival? There will always be something for you to check out because this little world is just full of things to find and you don't want to stop till you unravel the secret it holds. And that's already everything I want to tell you about it. In a world full of these low quality simulator games that all just do the same thing, this feels like a breath of fresh air. Opening your window and letting it into your room won't get moldy and all that. Yep, even when it's cold outside, open it up now. Those sell extremely well though, so it is what it is. And obviously this isn't even comparable to those. The actual grass cutting part is not the actual main point here. You're gonna play Roblox for that. It's funny how I scrapped my video on Roblox, but the footage of me cutting grass in it found its way into like 4 videos since then. Maybe I'm a bit obsessed with grass cutting in video games. Time to make a whole video about that. The game just feels oddly comforting. It's kinda great to relax, even if it sometimes tries to spook you a bit, which isn't really nice since I'm a big scaredy cat. I admit it, I can no longer deny it. I am the easiest person to scare, probably. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video and will have a good day, a good night, or whatever fits your time zone, even if this was unusually short, just like me. You know, short people have to joke about their own height. It's the only joke we got. I hope I could get you interested in a game though. I wish I had a gun to tend to, so I could go there right now and, bye bye.